Hey guys, it's Connor with Aaron's Gun Cabinet here. So we recently have updated some plates for our plate carriers, and downrange we have some old Ceradyne GI plates. They're level 4s. They are a bit out of date by a couple years. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna shoot them with various handgun calibers up to some rifle stuff here and see if the expired plates still hold up. So we've got a Walther PPK that's in 380, my personal Glock 17, a IMI Desert Eagle in 40, and then over here we have an AK in 5.45 and a 300 Blackout pistol. Thank you, ATF. So guys, we're gonna go ahead and head down range and see what it does. So what our plan is up during the top here, we have a pistol rated steel target behind it, so we're going to shoot the handguns up towards the top of it, and then once we get into rifles we're going to go more towards the bottom, and then while we're doing that we'll take it back down and show you guys like back deformation and things like that that might happen to it. So first, starting with our Walther PPK in 380. What the? All right, that's a good one. So as you can see there, super clean little hole here. And the tiniest bit of back deformation, nothing coming out the sides. Actually, that's really cool. If you can see right there, there's the jacket of the round sitting just directly underneath. I think with that, it'd punch you pretty good, but that you would definitely survive that. All right, let's move on. So now we have my Glock 17 in 9mm, obviously, with a Trijicon RMR. So that was our full metal jacket shot. Now for a hollow point. I kind of winged it on the hollow point, but that might be good. All right, downrange. All right, wow. So the 9mm, the full metal jacket 9mm, went right in there, as you can see, with, I mean, hardly any back deformation. That's crazy. Because it is really not, yeah, no cuts in it or anything. And then as you can see, the hollow point, we can redo that one in a second, but I kind of winged the very edge of it. But I mean, we got back deformation happening there. The jacket is not in there. It skipped off to the side, which if you were wearing it, that's still a very bad day for you. But we're gonna go ahead and redo that hollow point shot. So this is take 2 on the 9mm jacketed hollow point. By the way, I am shooting Hornady Critical Defense out of this. So one more. Much better. Okay, much better hit right there on the A. Can you see that? Sweet. So let's take that off and see a lot more back deformation. So our full metal jacket went in there. That is where our jacketed hollow point went in. Here, even, that's a little piece of the jacket right there that actually went in, hit the plate, and tried to come back out. That is a pretty good amount of back deformation. So let's move on. So guys, what we have here is an Israeli Military Industries Desert Eagle, chambered in 40 Smith & Wesson. And if you could see here, I've got some flat nose 40 full metal jacket we're gonna be putting through it. All right, going hot. Got it that time. So 40 impacted right here, and that is a pretty good looking shot for us there. Headgummit. There we go. Wow, look at that. So again, impacted right there. If you look at it from the back, there's a pretty significant amount of back deformation. Those flat nose, they'll really just smack a target. I don't think this is in any way an endorsement for carrying and shooting 40. However, that is the most significant back deformation we've gotten so far. All right guys, so next year we have this AK in 5.45. This should be kind of the threshold where we start seeing some pretty serious back deformation, maybe even some, you know, particulate getting through and everything, but let's give her a shot, shall we? Perfect. Let's go down range. So, as you can see here, here's our good shot, dead center, low, exactly where I wanted it to be. And look at that back deformation. That is pretty crazy. That coming at you that fast, that energy transfer is nothing to play with. Sweet, yeah, look at that. My God, can you see that? Whew. That is pretty considerate. All right guys, so this is the last gun that we have for the front plate. We're going to be doing the back plate probably sometime next week. And to round it all out, we've got some 300 blackout. So we've got this nice pistol ATF here that we're gonna go ahead and load this up. All right. Aaron, I owe you a couple dollars for a 2x4. That wasn't very good. Seeing as our 2x4 broke here. So, here we go. Wow. All right, that ain't good. So here was my impact. Pretty much exactly where I was holding for. I saw that this kind of bottom right quadrant was relatively untouched, so impacted right there. Looks like we had some splitting coming out of the side here. Huge back deformation coming out here, so bad that it hit that 2x4 and broke it. So that's kind of a testament to how fast these are really moving and how bad they can really hurt you. Even if, because you know, I think the common misconception among people that, you know, maybe haven't trained in plates or anything, I'm not saying if anybody's been shot in plates, because that number's far fewer, but they think, you know, you got a plate here, it's stopping everything. There's still that energy transfer, there's still that, man, it's one heck of a hit. It has to be. You saw it just break a 2x4. Man, it's kind of crazy though, isn't it? We gotta hang that up. So guys, that's that for our front plate. So next week we're gonna be shooting the rear plate with some different calibers, things like that. Think 357, think 45, think 6.5 Creedmoor, some big boys. This one, as you can tell here, you know, got pretty messed up there on the back. This next one we're looking to really destroy it. So guys, you can always keep in touch with us on our Facebook, Instagram, or our website, and we'll see you next week.